Blessed evening, collective. Happy Friday night, or whatever time and place it is that you are seeing it. This time does not exist, so I'm here to energetically express, self-express. It's so hard for people to do this, to express themselves. It's something that I have really noticed recently. It is interesting. And it has taken me some time to be this comfortable with it, but really, it is not so hard to live authentically. It is freeing, utterly, to no longer care what any other person thinks of you. Not because you don't care for them, actually because you do, because you care about self so much that you're not afraid of anything else, and you accept nothing less than authenticity, knowing it is the best for you, for them, for all being. That to express is to let energy flow as it must. That we are all connected. And so when you express yourself, you help others to do the same. That's my desire, anyway, my purpose. And I can feel a lot of things in the energy tonight. And plenty of it is mine. But it is not mine alone. It's heavier than just that. I have been angry and a bit upset. Not bad feelings. Nice to feel. Things that provide clarity. I made a friend for 1 week, and then they were gone. The universe said somewhere else for them to go, it seems. Rejection is divine protection. And I believe that completely, not just for me, for them as well. They're somewhere better than they were. And all the same, it was just nice to have a friend. And I will let this emotion flow because it needs to. Not just for me, for everyone, for the collective. There is a deeper sensation of this. Yeah. It is still that loneliness. I will express my personal version first and then let it have full voice. I know this is something that many starseeds and old souls feel. We are so spread out across the earth, and that is on purpose. It is so that our energy can affect as large of an area as possible. To make the change that we seek to make, it is necessary to spread out, for we are creating a grid on Earth of our systems, even those of us who have never met, never spoken, never known of one another. We're all doing this at the same time, on purpose, desiring for the Earth to ascend, for divine plan to take place, for the highest good of self and all. for things to align. And I have met only one other, perhaps, who could comprehend this in person. One other, and this friend who was learning, soul still sleeping but desiring to wake up. Refreshingly clear energy, I would say. It was, it hasn't changed. Like sherbet, rainbow sherbet. And the energy of, well, most is much heavier than that. There is no judgment, but it is not necessarily the most pleasant to experience. And a tremendous benefit to me from all of this has been to realize how, again, precious my energy is, how much I respect it, and how little that others do. Not intentionally, not with malice, but in ignorance, in unawareness. So much of humanity is accustomed to this transactional love, which is not love at all. It is fear-based. It is manipulative. It is rescue-oriented. It is all about feeling safe when you are a divine creator. You are not a victim. There is no one who can threaten you except by your perception of it. And when I became angry, I was not angry at anyone. I was not aggressive towards an individual. I did not shout or scream. I did not throw things. Maybe I slammed a box down a little hard. Cardboard. And this was enough for people to be afraid of me. Afraid of anger that was expressed righteously, again, not towards anyone. No act of revenge, no judgment, no indictment was spoken. It was simply expression, pure and true. And just that was met with the reaction of, I'm sorry, what can I do? Can we make you feel better? And I did not feel bad. So this seemed very strange to me. Nor did I expect or want an apology from anyone. It was merely self-expression. And it brought to my attention how much others relied upon my energy in it being a certain way, light and breezy, as it typically is. And yet I am not their light. I am simply light. Just like them, just like everyone, all of us are. And the second that my light shifted, suddenly it was inappropriate. Too powerful. Now it must be diminished to make others comfortable. And I refused it. And so in one fell swoop, with, again, No harshness, no aggression, merely self-expression. Three individuals that I had considered friends of a kind that I love still and respect, surely, and know they are divine, eternal, limitless beings of love and light. And yet now they view me differently. I can feel it. Each one still, today, wanted to placate in some way when there was no request for this. They had not been a part of any situation that upset me. I simply expressed myself the way I felt. Not even verbally to them. They were not involved. It was cardboard boxes, which I freely destroyed, as I do on a regular basis as part of my job, just with a bit more gusto this time. And they could feel the energy shift. And immediately they wanted it to shift back. Out of fear. And my whole intention in expressing is to demonstrate the self is sovereign. There is nothing to fear when one owns one's own vibration and energy. One may not be trespassed against. Emotion begets same emotion. Like attracts like. This is universal law. But resistance creates only more resistance. The anger which I flowed, being not towards any other, was not designed to attract anger. It was designed to create passion. It was fire burning within me, simply that. And it needed to burn. Purifying, cleansing flame. The kind which catalyzes, purifies, and sublimates. It needed no validation, no addition from any other, as nothing does. It was not shared. It was not cast, not projected. It did not need to be. And therefore, it needed no reproduction. It was simply there to burn for itself, burn itself into something else. And yet no one wanted to let it do that. And so it took some time to simmer and express, because I had to realize even I was suppressing it at first. Even I felt the judgment of others. that I should not be feeling this way. Something must be wrong. Why is it that I am so upset? Why? Why not? To see self disrespected, dishonored, and then compounded upon that with projection of victimization, that something was wrong with me for this response. Again, there is no judgment here. I understand it as shadow's projection, and all is allowed. Just as I am allowed to feel the way I feel and owe none any explanation. Neither do you. Self expresses because it desires to. It does not justify. It just is. And is right in its being inherently. No explanation required. It need not be comprehended by 3D. It is backed by universal law, that which supersedes man's legislation and manipulation of one another's emotion. And all of this, truly the divine purpose was clear for my comprehension of this. I have grown. I have expanded from this experience, and I am beyond grateful. I would not change a thing. I still miss this person. Particularly now knowing what I know about the way my energy has been treated by others. Because this one she did not mistreat it. She respected it. There was an understanding, even with the soul asleep, of reciprocation, lack of judgment, lack of expectation, all of this. And now I appreciate this even more than I could have before. And so there is yet more to be grateful for. I dream of building a community of us. Souls like you and I. Souls like everyone. We are all the same. But ones who seek the same. Who seek ascension, who seek the self, who seek to honor it in full. Who seek to learn from all of life, for that is what we are here to do, to love, to be loving, light that is shining, to grow and expand and learn endlessly and enjoy. That is my dream. And that is why I am here, self-expressing, being me, in the hopes and dreams that by your being you, freely, fully, authentically, together we can create this. We are doing it now. This shared space we have energetically. It is in higher dimension at the moment, but look, We are bringing it to 3D, even through this clunky technology. Soon all of this will be surpassed. It is known. It is witnessed. And for now, I am complete in this. But there is collective which wishes to express. I keep seeing 3 of Swords. There is a heartache that is deeper, which is relatable, but not of my energy. It is a part of Neptune coming in direct, pulling on things, tugging the heartstrings, creating confusion, some anxiety. I wish to let it speak, whatever it would say. Well, that is pretty clear. And what was just spoken. Will we see 9 swords, you think? Anxiety. We are transmuting this. Transmuting everything. Oh, it is that desire for connection. A missed connection, perhaps, but really just desire for community. Community of those who understand. Those whom you do not have to defend yourself against. There's a feeling of conflict in the surrounding energies, is what this is. The sound of animals fighting. That is what comes, and we are just watching. Watching and feeling upset by this lack of community, lack of meaningful connection. And this is bringing greater understanding of how important this is, how valued. And that is precious. It is creating endings. Endings because we no longer desire this conflict, to be surrounded by it. We have taken the leap. Oh, quite literally, it seems. Taken the leap, carried our blessings with us. Don't worry, they all get blessings. See? Everyone. Even those who fall out asleep. Desiring stability. That which is comforting, not comfortable, but mutual, reciprocal, alike, selfish in the original definition of the word, that which is like self. We want to build this. We wish to see it everywhere, and right now, it seems it is nowhere. But that is changing. We are together making bold moves towards a brave new world. Connecting, even at a distance. I am just getting a greater and greater desire for connection. To make things real official in some form. To build Eight of Pentacles. To bring this into the real world. That is the making official. To actually collaborate on this, creating a stable foundation together. I'm hearing, I want to speak. I want to speak to you. I want to speak my truth. What else would this energy like to say? I'm ready for a journey. Oh, there is great emotion to share. There is emotion that has been kept within, that is desperate to escape, absolutely ready to burst. There it is. What did I say? I knew it was coming. Look at this. Oh, the deepest love crossed by the deepest heartache. Come on. You can't block this anymore. This cannot be held in. That is creating inner turmoil, inner conflict. When still all we want is to give to this, create this sense of community, of belonging. What is peeking out the top? Everything else is so cold. I am cold. I feel the chill. Oh, there is great sorrow over this. The cup not shared turns toxic. And this is a deep well of emotion that has been restrained. It is desperate to move. It is desperate to align with destiny. To create. It is the balanced emperor which drives the chariot. The balanced emperor which wants to build something. There's one specifically, but it is the divine masculine collective as well that is just seeking this now. Thank you. So ready to move, so ready to seek calmer waters, because this heartache is excruciating. Yeah. To make a bold move, regardless of what it seems like to others. This is others who think it is short-sighted, and some of that is seeping in, but ultimately, this is their perspective. We are ready to step forward with an offer of stability and one of mutual learning, just as I spoke. Understanding that all of us are students of life, of self, learning more every moment. Oh, I had wondered if we would see it. Yep, there it is, 9 swords. Someone is really not sleeping, actually. Is being kept awake by the offer that they didn't make, that they want to, that they seek to make. This is so desperately desired. How desperately desired? It is divinely desired for this to be made. Oh yes, that would cause great anxiety. Conscious awareness, soul awareness that this offer wants to express, and it hasn't. Yeah. That's awake on every level. That's full consciousness. That this is something that was prayed for and also is being avoided, being withheld, has been kept beneath the surface. When if it were only revealed, it would be a true celebration. It is a desperate desire for this celebration with the Empress. That speaks for itself. Self-love, within and without. Unity, again. Everything else is just fruitless. It is not working. It doesn't matter how many cups there are. We are still walking away from them. They are empty. And that is known. We would rather chase the dream. Knowing that by our belief we make it the real thing, trusting. Awareness that even stepping forth on this journey, regardless of the outcome, feels better than staying behind. There's a tension all the way around. It's a genuine kind of anxiety. Not all that dissimilar to the early stages of Kundalini either, which can create tremendous muscle tension, at least in my experience, as the heart is opening. It is the heart guard being dropped, the sacred portal, space opening. Nothing is wrong. If you experience that sensation, surrender to it. Fighting it is only tiring. You do not have to believe me, but it is, in my experience, very true. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Trust, trust, trust. Shakti will not lead you wrong. As Kunta Shakti Parthasarati. You have my word on this. Trust the Empress, the goddess. Trust there is a greater purpose for this. It is driven by divine. This comes out directly beneath the chariot as well. It is for the purpose of your balance, your blessing, the receiving of all things. To relieve the wounded warrior energy. Oh, that's half the deck. We don't need that, but to bring your soul in from the cold. Thank you. There is such a desire to move towards this. And the faith is winning. I can feel it. There's a realization that anything is better than this anxiety. The self must be trusted. It wants to grow. It has already grown. It has already expanded by leaps and bounds. It is simply the resisting of this, which creates such tiredness. That healing energy. Someone is praying very much. I am praying too. I pray for self, all mine, and I pray for you. We will get through this together. The scales are balancing. All those who have deceived, this is self-deception too. The cup not given becomes toxic. There is a realization that withholding from another is just withholding from the self. And round it goes. Withholding from another is withholding from the self, and leaves one in this energy only by the flowing of this cup, the giving of it without, the expressing of truth, regardless of outcome. That removes this. And there is a desire to, because what is fueling this again? Still that heartache. Oh, there is a desperate desire to move. Wands surrounding it. King and knight. That is ego. Death as well. Yeah. The soul is wide awake, and it is fueling all of this. There is hope. The top of the deck. The sun. You are light. Follow your heart, and this is relieved. It is assured. It is promised. Look how happy you are riding this horse. That is you. Embrace the inner child. There is great healing occurring for the inner child. Sacral chakra as well. The whole lower spectrum. That is what Kundalini awakens. The lower portion of the system. That feels like what is happening here. Why do I want this card as well? Oh, it is spiritually guided by above. You are being asked to break free. Release self-limiting beliefs. Trust divine. Trust yourself, which is divine. The answer is yes. Always. Because I love the animals and they wish to join the conversation. Oh, well, there's the Hierophant again, guiding this move towards stability, which promises abundance in all things and luxury, as well as that community, that sense of connection, and a balancing. Oh, it is a love connection. The universe is encouraging swift communication in this, promising the balance, the community, the abundance, the spiritual growth, and stability. all if one simply communicates. This has turned into more of a specific reading than was anticipated. But I let self express. This is being driven by higher things, by Neptune moving in, which has a tremendous effect on deep soul connection and the soulmate cycle in general. It is bringing down all the walls for this. Well, I guess we are pulling on the soulmates now. That would make sense with the heartache and the loneliness. And I am a member of this cycle. I am manifesting soulmates of every kind. Have been for some time. Seeing as divine union is achieved within, it is promised without. Oh, a stack of cards. It is the same. Stand your ground. Make this communication. It is uplifting. That is what I'm getting. This connection itself is very powerful and one that nourishes and soothes the soul. There is no defensiveness required. You will share the high ground. Yes. Let's clarify. Because energy is in layers and I wish to express all of them. 8 of Pentacles. What are we building here? What's this? Why is 8 of Pentacles here? What does this energy wish to express? I know that it does. It is repressing it from itself. What do we seek to build? Something new. Something founded in equivalent learning. There's the defensiveness again. Something that is on the high ground, the high path, the high road together. Part of the soul's journey. Something with passion too, but also that which is not driven by ego, shadow ego. Something where there are no boundaries, no barriers, where one is led by truth and heart's desire together. 2 souls who seek the same. Perhaps more. I mean, this is a sense of community as well, but having seen the 2 of Cups, can be other types of connection. The Magician was reversed. Manifestation has been stalled because of the denial of this. Oh, but also it is the removal of smoke and mirrors of the illusion. But look, with the Knight of Wands directly underneath, there is a passion that has been denied, and it is clogging up the system in many ways. The soul is well aware of this. It is well aware. The denial of this passion is the denial of everything that is wished for and really, really wanted and is encouraged to go for. There is so much growth in this that's being withheld. Why is the Daughter of Pentacles here? Page of Pentacles. There is a real desire to create this. Oh, wow. To step forward, to make an effort, to make the offer. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? It is a desire to reconcile, to stop withholding, to make the offer of love. This is a relationship. Again, it may apply in many forms. It harkens back to my description of seeking to create a real community, a physical 3D community of souls who engage in self-love, who love the self, who demonstrate and co-create intentionally together, which is the destiny of all. It is the future of New Earth. But there is a specific desire for this. To make a stable offer of true love, seeking to build something together. To stop withholding. To stop withholding from the Ten of Cups, everything that is desired. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Desire to align with destiny. To stop fighting oneself. Yeah. See, when the shadow work is not done, when the Emperor is not balanced, these Sphinxes, they pull in opposite directions. They are the two-headed monster. But the soul is awake. And the Sphinxes are aligned. They know. That is a deep inner knowing that it's time. What did I say? They are aligned. The soul is wide awake. It is aware of this. It's time to move. It's time for the Chariot to take off. Fueled by passion, driven towards the Ten of Cups. Why is the Six of Swords here? We are moving towards calmer waters with this, but we are moving quite determinedly and rapidly because the soul has been very clear. The universe has been very clear. It is time. It is time to move towards this. Oh. Because it is the balanced Emperor now. The Emperor who has found strength and comes to deliver the rose of 2 cups. It is the Emperor taking this journey towards calmer waters. To speak a truth that this just popped out, peeked out from underneath. Now I need to look at these. Oh. The Emperor has found the inner strength and is coming to do this. Seeking calmer waters. Why? Because he wants to actually manifest. Get that cat hair. Realization that everything else is not working. And it is time to let that go, because there's a desire for total rebirth and a desire to move towards this true connection of the lovers. The choice. The choice that is made by the higher self, by the knowledge of a deep soul connection. This is some major truth. There's more than one truth to share here, it would seem. And it is coming, certainly. Oh, this tired energy. Why the 9 of Wands? Someone is very tired of fighting something. Fighting themselves. Fighting their own manifestations. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Why is the 9 of Wands here? Tired of fighting everything that's wanted. Ready to fight for the dream. Really ready to accept the dream. Ready to stop fighting against it. And just allow it to be. To just let this flow. It's all connected already. It's like a circuit board. I don't know why I just got that image. You don't have to get in there and make all the circuits work together. They're already connected. You can just flip the switch and it works. And so there is no more tired energy. It is all connected. No more withholding. No more withholding of this love. Simply let it flow and it works. It just works. There will be nothing held back in this connection. There will be no illusion. Yeah, no illusions about this. It's the full cup. It's the true cup. The one shared by spirit. That's beautiful. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? I mean, it is the key to unlocking all the blessings, all the manifestation. And it is desired by divine. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because it is desired by divine. Because it is a wish delivered, fulfilled. And that is the truth. As spoken by the universe. Because it is the key to unlocking all of the blessings. To move towards this. And because it is easy. It is so easy. This connection. Whatever this is. Yeah. It's a deeply spiritual connection. The deepest kind. Ancient. Complete. Equivalent. Perfect energetic match. Your lightning strikes the same. Absolute truth in this. 2 hearts which wield the sword of Michael, which seek authenticity in all things. Still, these two are paired together. And directly underneath, the 6 of Cups and 4 of Wands. It is a deep soul connection of absolute truth. Divine union. That is this. Divine union within and without. A real sense of homecoming. Home that is deeper and older than any in this lifetime. This is lifetimes of home. found here. Just to be clear, why is the Nine of Cups here? Red with the High Priestess, who is very aware of this, that it is everything that is wished for, everything desired to be given to. It is deeply spiritual. The purple and the blue, royal colors, as well as those of the throat and third eye, and actually crown chakra. This is a violet. It is the highest kind of truth. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. There's two swords. But this is red with... is the devil on the bottom. With the Hierophant just beneath. This whole thing is a spiritual lesson. The blocking of this connection. The misbelief, disbelief that it is time. When it is known within by the High Priestess, it is time. This will not be blocked. This whole thing will not be blocked. I mean, the devil energy may try, but I'm thinking this Hierophant's gonna come out with a Wheel of Fortune right behind it. This is a deep soul connection that will not be stopped. It will not be denied. It is absolute truth. This, even being the devil card, this is puny energy compared to all of this backing it up. Trying to keep this in is such a burden. Letting it out, letting that passion flow, releasing the fear, constraints of shadow ego brings absolute balance. Absolute balance, total rebirth and victory. And an opening of the heart chakra completely. All right, last bit of clarification. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords here? I just saw the rune Solo in my mind. That is the sun. That is victory. That is justice. It is an emerging from this state of sanctuary. As the cat emerges from his bed. Why is Four Swords here? He is a divine masculine, and he is on the move. Why is Four of Swords here? On the move. Indeed. On the move. It is time to emerge from this state of sanctuary. It is time by universe's decree. It is time to take this step in excitement and wonder. Someone wants to make this work on both sides. Oh, that hiccup is confirmation for me. There's excitement. There's excitement. There's passion in this. Someone wants to make this work. Maybe you are feeling a little choked up, or someone is about expressing this, but nervousness is just excitement bound in resistance. And there's a holy amount of passion here. The universe is not gonna, God almighty, look at that. The universe is not gonna let this go away. Sun, sun. The answer is yes. This is correct. Take the step. It's everything you want and more. Let go of all the fear. There's nothing holding you back from this total rebirth. It is victory. It is assured. Take the leap. And unlock the key to all your manifestations in so doing. That is pretty clear. This turned into something wholly other than the original expression. But I sure feel better. So I am grateful. I am delighted in this. It is a beautiful reading for someone. Towers are coming down. Ooh, everything else. Everything around is crumbling. But it is also you can build this. That is the truth. It's also you can share this truth, have this new beginning, to let go of all these burdens and boundaries, to balance in the self, to ignite passion, to heal shadow ego, to make an offer to this true love connection that heals all of this energy, all of the discord, all of the illusion is dispelled by this. Simply speak this truth. Take the step, new growth in the light of the sun. Guided by the Hierophant and the sun twice. I mean, that is more than enough confirmation for me. I think the universe has bent over backwards here for someone. I hope it has helped. I am very tired now. The energy has been draining today. But this ultimately was rejuvenating for me. And so I am very pleased. Very proud of this self, which is mine. I'm very proud of you. I hope you have a wonderful night. And truly, as always, and always, I love you. Good night, sweet soul.